Hi guys, and welcome back to the Padded Pedal Room. Today we will be making a rig on the Headrush Flexprime for the song December by Colective Soul. Today's weapon of choice will be the Eastman SB59. For those of you interested, I will link the video that I made on this guitar. So here I have a camera on the Headrush Flexprime, as well as the web editor. All right, let's begin our rig. We'll check out what we got here going on in the in block. So our input gain, let's set it to about 6, 7. We're gonna put a gate threshold because there's always noise. Let's go up to about 60 dB. Okay, let's start by selecting an amp. We're gonna select some sort of British crunchy type of amp. Let's go with the clones. Let's go with a super clone. And we are going to select the Headrush amp. Let's go with the lead ACM 800. So what I want to do right off the bat is we're going to turn the cab off. And we're going to bring the sag to about, I don't know, let's say 13, and the chug to about 22. Those are the settings I found that I like best on the clones. Let's select the cab. Let's go with a built-in IR. Let's see what we got in IRs. The chop tone stuff that comes in here. Let's go with a 4x12 Boogie V30. Here we go. We will bring the high cut down to about, let's say 6,000-ish. The actual speaker's cut out at about 6, so if you want it to sound more natural, that's the type of cut you would put in. Same with the low cut, you want to cut to close to about 100, so let's say like 90, 94 is good enough. So now we have our amp. Let's go with a little less. Alright, so we got our amp and our cab. We'll do some adjusting in the EQ afterwards. We have our noise gate, so there's no noise right now. Okay. Let's put an overdrive pedal. Let's put like a tube screamer type of pedal. I want to put that in front of the amp, so let's move the amp down over here. So let's put a overdrive. Let's just go with the green JRC. And for now, let's put just the default. We'll tweak as we go along. Let's add some EQ to the amp, but what we'll do is we'll just go straight into the amp. Instead of actually putting an EQ in there or fiddling with this EQ, let's just go right here. And we have an actual EQ curve and everything. So what we're going to do is we're going to scoop the mids. Let's turn on the EQ. Okay, we're going to scoop the mids, so around 800. So this right now is... There we go, 800 over there. So, there we go. We're going to scoop 800. Lift the lows at 100. So, we're going to do this. And we're going to trim down the highs around the 3. Whoa, not that much. Holy crap. Here we go, right here. So from the 3 to 6 kilohertz, we're going to bring it down. Let's bring this to 3. All right. So let's see what that sounds like. We'll leave it like that for now. Let's put a reverb in. my favorite reverb. We're going to put it in between the amp and the cab. We're going to put it, it's like it being in the effects loop. My favorite reverb is the 11 Reverb medium plate. So we're going to go with that. Here we go, medium plate. Let's put the mix down to just below 20, so it's not too thick. Let's add some delay. What kind of delay we're going to go with? Let's see. Just a simple delay, I guess. We want something clean. Let's just go with the dynamic delay. This is a nice clean delay. We'll just go with a default stereo for now. Let's tweak it as we choose. Quarter, no, that's exactly what I wanted. And let's go with the mix at about 15 to 20%, I guess. Nothing too thick. Let's go to 15. Okay, let's go back to the overdrive. Let's see here. We got the drive at 50. Let's just bring it a little bit lower. It seems a little heavy. Let's see. Okay, let's bring the tone at 50 is alright, I guess, and the level at 100. Now let's bring it down to 50. Let's see. Does it need to be so high? Because it pushes the amp after. So let's put this over here. Let's put a boost for the lead part. Let's go with overdrive. Let's go with just a simple boost. Yeah, let's just go with a white boost. Let's go with default. It only needs to be on during the lead if we want to use it. Now, if we put chorus, we will put it over here. What chorus do we go with? Let's see, chorus. One of my favorite choruses in the Headrush is actually the Detune. Just a little subtle or standard. Let's see. Yeah, subtle's good enough. Okay, so we can make some scenes now. Let's create some scenes. Haven't done this in a while, so let's see. Let's assign the buttons here. And what we shall do. Okay, so I'm going to call this rhythm. Okay. So let's edit. So the white boost is off. The green JRC is on. The super clone is on. The detune is on. The delay is on. The reverb is on. And the IR is on. And plus our second, you can have two scenes on one button. So we're going to have our rhythm and our lead on there. So this, our 2 is going to be our lead basically. And we're going to do this. This is on. This is no change. This is no change, no change, no change, no change, and no change. So they all stay on. That's it. It's just basically putting the boost on and off. So Okay, so that's our scene. Rhythm. Okay. Now, for the other ones, let's just edit this. We're going to unassign this. We're going to unassign this. All right. We're going to unassign this, unassign this, and on. Why is the tuner there? But the tuner should work no matter what. Why would it be assigned there? Anyways, whatever. So over here, we are going to put our, in case we want to take it off, we can always put the green GRC. All right. No. And over here, we are going to put the Detune, in case we want to take the chorus off. It's not very likely, but, you know, this way, I'll show you here. This way, let's put this bigger. As you can see, we have our scene. That's our rhythm. Whoops, that's our rhythm. That's our lead. If we want to take off the overdrive there, we can do it. And if we want to take off the chorus, we can do it. So this is our complete rig. All right, let's test out the rig and see how it sounds. I think we got in the ballpark of where we were aiming. Depending on the guitar and the pickups that you're using, you may want to tweak the overdrives, maybe the gain levels, maybe the EQ according to your guitar to try and get your sound a little closer. But I guess this is a good starting point. For those of you that want, I will leave a link in the description where you can download this rig, or you can just follow along what we did. I hope this helped some of you. If you guys have any other rigs or any questions, just drop them in the comments and it'll be my pleasure to answer them. So catch you in the next one.